yo. This is David Burgess of Non-CDL Hotshot Adventures. I don't know where I get this much freaking enthusiasm over this shit. Well, no, I don't. So I was just watching South Georgia Hotshot cooking pork chops in a Walmart parking lot. I mean, and you notice this, I was just thinking as I thought this, and I was like, man, I should make a video about this because it's relevant. And you notice it across the board with everyone, man, from Toe Piglet to Hotshot Dave to South Georgia Hotshot, and I don't know any of the Hotshot channels, man. I'm serious. Like, you know, the whole reason that we decided to do this is off topic. I'll get back to my point. The whole reason that we decided to do Non-CDL Hotshot was because of Toe Piglet. And I actually sat there watching Toe Piglet as we were, you know, deciding on what we could do for some of the guys that we know that didn't have a CDL. The state of Texas had closed down their DMVs. Nobody could get a CDL. Nothing, man. Everybody was screwed. So one of our buddies, most importantly, his name's Martin, and we also have a guy named Scott. Both of them really, really wanted to go out, you know, to do something, make some money after this whole bankruptcy of the nation thing, where the economy went down, nobody was working, oil fields down, nobody's working. So we did. So I was trying to find something to keep the guys busy, and I was like, man, you know, I heard about this Non-CDL Hotshot thing like years ago. You know, I mean, I didn't even really think it was a thing. So I ended up watching Toe Piglet. And so that's how we really, you know, started merging into that market, you know. And we felt that amongst the positives of the situation was a good training. It would provide a good training program for these guys to step up, get their CDL when everything opened, move them onto bigger trucks and trailers, you know. More opportunity, not that, you know, not really that it paid anymore, but it you know, more responsibility within the company, you know, as a driver. But anyway, so when I noticed this just now 7/15th, April, or no, lost my month, 2 months. Anyway, it's April, or June 16th, 2020. Anyway, spit it out, Dave. So you see people like Toe Piglet. You can tell when he just came off his break, man. He's all fresh and he's energized and he's making these badass videos. And it kind of is the same with all of the drivers in their videos. Everybody has these huge amounts of energy and they're grandiose, you know, all of that. And then, you know, usually we go out and we make at least one video a day. Me personally, I probably make 4 or 5. You know, just because it's so friggin' boring. I gotta have something to do, really. I mean, so yeah, talking to all 5 of my viewers. It seems to be a thing. I don't know how to get my videos out there, man. I really don't. I don't know how to get more people going on this stuff, besides sharing it to other pages, you know, that might have some significance in this industry, you know what I mean? But anyway, over over the course of time, as you're making these videos day by day by day by day by day by day, and you've been in this truck for 3 friggin' weeks, you can tell that people kind of gave up on being enthusiastic, and they're just like, you know, they start off freshly shaven. They start, at first you shower every day, then it's every other day, then it's every 3 days, then it's once a week. I don't know, man. That's just kind of the thing that I've been noticing, and it's a trend. And I noticed it after I went through my videos that it was kind of the same thing. And I'm like, man, do I really not pay attention? This is how that I present myself to the customer when I show up to pick up a load? Just kind of type shit. I mean, you are a direct reflection of your business, man. And you know what? In most businesses, and I understand trucking's a little different, oil field's a little different, man. You can be grubby and you can be grimy. Really, nobody's gonna say a damn thing, to be honest with you. But you have to ask yourself, is this how you want to reflect your business, man? You got a $60,000 pickup towing a $25,000 trailer, or depending on where you got it, anywhere from $11,000 to $25,000, depending on what kind of pockets you had when you bought all that, I guess. So you're driving a $60,000 pickup. You're running in a an $18,000 trailer or whatever. You're hauling, and you look good. You look good. You got your laptop. You got your phone. You got your tablet. You're looking good in everything you do. But you yourself, you're not shaving, not wearing clean clothes. Matter of fact, I know damn well you pick up a load a day and you ain't showering every day. And like I say, this is a direct reflection of your business, how professional you want to be. Now, see, this shirt is my unprofessional shirt. This is my crawling underneath a trailer trying to find a fucking break in the wiring and wondering why the hell my lights don't work on my trailer. That's what that is. Usually I'm wearing a nice pair of jeans, nice shirt, when I show up to the customer. And granted, now crawling around on a bed, you're gonna get dirty, you know what I mean? But, I got enough clothes to do laundry probably once a week, every 6 days, whatever. And I'm not saying that I'm not guilty of this, because I am, but it was just a thought. It was a thought. I own my business, man, I do. I own my business, and it might be a struggling business, but you know what? How many other companies are struggling and they're trying to make it? And I don't want people thinking of me like that. I don't want people to look at me like that. And that's just kind of the thing, I guess it just kind of is what it is, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm trying this new thing out because I'm trying to develop a relationship with a company, man. I really am. I want them to pay me good, so I want to show them reliability. You know what I mean? This is basically a shipping company that has their own broker. And I don't know who they're shipping their stuff with, but or how they're doing what they do. But I want to develop a good, solid relationship with this company, because this company has multiple units to be able to run. So I am definitely in the I want to be able to pull into a company and have a full trailer, and this is, multiple drop-offs, 3 picks, 3 drops, various regions of the eastern United States. And so this is kind of an adventure for me to see if I can pull this off. Now, granted, it's, at certain points, collectively, I figured out the mileage. Collectively, 3 units are paying me $2,050 to run all the way to Florida. But first, I got a pick in Pennsylvania. I got a pick in New York State. I got a pick in Florida. And I said, fuck it. Let's try it out. Let's see how this works. Now, what I come up with was that I'm making about collectively after all the miles, I'm making about $1 a mile on 3 units. Okay, so that's not the greatest rate. However, in each of these spots, there are other loads going the right direction. So I can run, I can pick stuff up, I can drop it off. I might get stuck over the weekend, up in New York, just to be able to make a pick on Monday. But the trick to this, the reason I like it, and I like this company.
In half a mile, keep left at the fork to continue on I-75 South.
The reason I like this company is because you can go and you can get a trailer load full of stuff that, isn't that bad of a rate, and that's fine for me. So I want to try it out. I want to see what happens.
Keep left at the fork to continue on I-75 South.
All right, we are now in kind of this first unit that I'm delivering.
Continue on I-75 South for 53 miles.
Shut up. Okay? Just shut up. This unit that I'm dropping tomorrow was kind of me seeing what it was about. You know what I mean? And I wanted to give them a chance to see what I'm about, and I know what I am. I'm a runner. You know what I mean? I like to run. I like the open road. I like to push, man. And but this one's gonna be a fucking challenge and a half, man. And really, the success of this all depends on whether or not they're going to unload me at 7 a.m. If I got to sit there and wait till 9:30, man, oh, God, Lord help me. It's going to be a long, long, long run. If they can unload me at 7 o'clock, I will be very, very happy. That means I can get up there, get my units loaded out inside of an hour, be on the road by 1 or 2 o'clock, headed the direction that I need to go, and I got a good solid run ahead of me, and I can possibly make that run. This is supposed to deliver 1 o'clock in the afternoon the next day in eastern Pennsylvania. But I told them it could be done, and can it be done? 800 miles inside of, by delivering by Friday at 1 o'clock? I fucking hope so. I just don't want to lose a lot of drive time pissing around with these guys, this truck. So this is me trying to impress a company. I want to be able to walk into a company and say, hey, man, all them other units were a success, man. Load me up. That's what I want. And in order to develop a relationship with a company, man, you just got to keep going back, back, it works. I want to be, when I'm in town, I want them to know my name when I call. Oh, Dave, hey, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, shit, ain't seen you in a couple weeks, you know? Let's get you loaded. How many units you want? Where you want to be? You know, personally, load it the fuck up. You know, I wish I had a CDL, man. At that point, I wish I did have a CDL, because then I'd be running my 40-footer and 17,000 pounds. I mean, I could just walk in there and just load it down to death and take it where it needs to go. And you get a good start to the week. And that's really what I want to do, is get a good start to the week. Okay, so I got a solid base right now, $2,050 to run from here to New York to Florida, 3 units. That's what I want to do. Okay, so in between all that, I want to pick up shit, you know, pick up other partials, you know, and I want to turn that turn that 2,000 into 4,000 by the time I get to Florida. And I want to do that inside of a week. You know, I mean, it's not going to take me a week to get to Florida. I already know that. Okay? But in May, with the weekend, I don't know if I'm going to have time, unless, honestly, I get there tomorrow, which is maybe not impossible, definitely improbable, man. I would have to haul ass. It is, and I'm not even fucking around, 880 miles. 880 miles to make my final drop. Okay, so I have to go from Eastern, basically Detroit, all the way back to Chicago, all the way up to Wisconsin, pick up these units, turn around and bounce with the quickness. In 12 hours, I want to be on the East Coast. In 12 hours. Okay, to 2 in the damn morning, I want to be sitting outside. I want to be sitting outside my first drop, but I want to do, here you go. A few hours later, bam, hit my next one. Get that one dropped. I don't know how well that'll work out. But if I can get them dropped, I can get a decent load. I can get it, probably a damn decent load, whether it's a car or truck or whatever. Going up and down the East Coast, man, that's you know, something that adds to the revenue, and that's what you want. Technically, I like my money in freight, to be honest. Okay, because freight can weigh 1,000 pounds, it can weigh 2,000 pounds, it can weigh 3,000 pounds, and still pay more than a car. Cars take up a lot of space, unless they are very small cars. And very small cars don't fetch a very good premium. A 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 pound load can average you in between 80 and $1.20 a mile, whereas a small car can average you in between 30 and 45 cents a mile. You see the difference? I mean, you know, the only trick to making real good money on that is by having a 5-car hauler. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's the only way you make money. 10 cars, doesn't matter if they're paying 30 cents a mile, because you're making $3 a mile for 10 cars, and you're actually making money, to be honest with you. So anyway, but yeah, that's beside the point. I just want to make, you know, I want to have a good week this week, you know, and for that to happen, I have to hustle. The next 24 hours will tell the tale. We'll see what happens. I'm 5 hours away from the big load. my trailer's empty. Now, could I have done this a different way? Did I want to go to Arkansas? Yeah, I wanted to go to Arkansas. Bad part was I couldn't find anything to Missouri from the Chicago area, from Michigan, even from Wisconsin. I couldn't find anything down to Missouri, and I don't know why, man. Maybe they're just shut down. Maybe they ain't doing much in production, because a lot of the things that I haul are for industrial production. But I want to be, I'm trying to take the business to another level. So that means I have to do better. I have to be faster. I have to be stronger. I have to be Superman. Have tried. Want to develop relationships, improve relations of the company that I'm with, because they haven't always had the greatest reputation with a lot of people, or with some people, I should say. Not very many, but there are companies that won't use us, and that sucks. So I mean, it is my goal and my mission to step up the game, with not just really for them, but for myself, for the company, for our guys, our drivers. We want better rates, and to get better rates, you want to be able to negotiate with the broker, and they might not even remember your name. Really, I mean, it really doesn't matter. But does it? Does it matter? Yeah, it does. To me, it does. I want people to be able to hear my name and say, "Oh, hell yeah, Dave, you got the load shit. Hey, fuck, I was going to pay some guy fucking $1 a mile to run this, but hey, since you did good for me last time, I'll give you $1.30. That's what I want the reputation to be, and that's what you should want the reputation to be. You want to establish yourself in a solid manner. As far as your looks and presentation, man, wash your truck every now and then, you know what I mean? Clean it up, take out the trash, don't look so raggedy, man, in person, you know, I mean, get to know these people, get to be friends with people. I got a few other things that I'm looking into, a few other irons in the fire. But the overall point of being in business is to be in business. The overall point is to make money. Not go broke, not do anything. And you know what, man? You're gonna take setbacks. Goddamn, you're gonna take setbacks. And I can't preach how much you're gonna take setbacks, man, in your first, who knows how long of starting, man. You're not just gonna go right out the gate to be crazy, fucking wildly successful. And the fact is, unless you own multiple trucks, you're never gonna make $1 million at the deal a year. It takes a lot of hustling, man, to, you know, a good truck, man, should make $30,000 a month, man. That should be your goal. The fact is, it's hard to make that kind of money. It's hard to produce that kind of revenue, and that's not profit. That is a gross $30,000. And people, this truck don't make that. I went over the numbers. All right, I went over the numbers. This truck profited $1,790. It's about $1,790 in 1 week. Now, that's not putting anything into the truck but fuel. That's not for insurance. That's not putting on tires. That's not doing oil changes. That I'm sure, damn sure, that this truck needs fucking an oil change here pretty soon, and an air filter. You know, and the thing is, your truck about every 2 weeks could use an oil change. You are running that hard. So you got about $500 to do an oil change. You know, about how big you are, because when you first start out, man, you got one truck, and you have to prove it with one truck. You have to literally step out on that court, step out on that baseball diamond, and fucking make a home run your first week out. First 2 weeks. First month. Your first year. Hell, if I see you on the road in 2 years, goddamn, I'm impressed. I'll be impressed for myself. I personally hope that I'm not driving in 2 years. Because the point of opening a business, I mean, I don't know what your goals are. My goals include buying a house, paying off my debt, probably putting another few trucks on the road. Ideally, I'm already talking to the manufacturer about building me a custom trailer. If that gets built, who knows? I don't know. I don't know if it will. You know, it might. I mean, honestly, you have to have a goal for your business, and whether or not, I don't know what that includes for you. Mine is not necessarily financial security. Well, it is financial security, but I don't want to have to work hard every day for the rest of my life. You know, and that was why I started Brothers Oilfield Services in the first place. Unfortunately, with COVID-19 and the shutdown of the United States of America, the lockdowns, the riots, it's been one continuous problem after another. The revenue that we are supposed to make, we're not. And that's tough, man, when you don't make what you should make and you're barely making enough money to make the payments or do the maintenance. But like I told Jamie earlier today, I says, you know what, man? I said, my goal is to come out of this stronger. Come out of this crap swinging. If you got my back against the wall, man, I guarantee you, man, I'm fucking throwing my jacket off. What's fighting, motherfucker? Because that's what it is. It's a fight. You threatened my livelihood, and now it has become a fight. I'm not going to let you beat me down into a little ball if I can help it. You can bet I'm going down swinging, no matter what. So, in business, that's what you have to do. You have to go down swinging. If you're going to take me off my pedestal, you bet it's going down. You know? Look at 3-car hauler. And he's probably making 40 cents a mile. Maybe 50. Maybe 60. Newer cars make more money. However, dealerships ain't selling a lot of new cars right now. But those were brand new cars. Only you can decide what you want your business to do. Only you can decide where you want to be in 5 years. But believe you me, if you start in this game, it's really not all that glorious, man. It's not. You're no more important than the 25 million other truck drivers, if there are that many. 50 million trucks, I think, is the last count I see. You are no more important than they are. Each and every driver is equal. And you need to respect them for them to respect you, even if you own your own business and they don't. Just remember that. You know, you're going to encounter jerk-offs, man, at a truck stop, man. You really will. But be a good driver, man. If you're going to be a driver, be a good driver. Be a great driver. Anyway, I mean, that's probably as much as I probably got to say today. But you know, like I say, I mean, like, subscribe, share. You know, do what you can. Help me out here, man. I'm trying to grow my audience. I'm not doing a very good job. Not many people are watching. 3 views here, 4 views there, 8 views here. I mean, I want to be in the thousands, man. And I don't know what I got to do differently to do that. But, you know, honestly, it doesn't really matter, you know, that part of it, because I got something to do. Got me a little hobby, man, making YouTube videos, and it's kind of fun, you know. So anyway, guys, stay safe, drive safe, praise God, praise the Lord for another safe day. Be safe out there when you're driving, man. You know, don't be a dumbass. Don't be a dumbass. And, you know, maybe later on down the road, man, maybe we'll cross paths someday, and I hope maybe this video made a difference in your career or your choices to do this. Anyway, have a great night.